Well, hi there. Welcome back to the shop. Today I've got something that's not exotic. It's very common where I live in South Carolina, but it's new to me. I've never turned Bradford Pear. This is about a 10-inch blank. It's been sitting around. It's been processed in 2022, so this should be nice and dry. It's got some beautiful figuring you can see in through here, and it's kind of known for being a very pretty wood, but again, very common where I live. You can see when you look at the side grain here, up here, this was probably the pith, and so this got cut out. This is the last remaining. I like to turn when possible, happy face rather than sad face when the grain presents. So I'm going to make this my top, and let's get this on the lathe and see what's inside. Let's go. So I'm just going to mark off for my center points so I know where to put the worm chuck and where I'll put my tailstock support. So I'm already digging on this Bradford Pear. Again, hadn't turned it before. Cooperates great, and so far so good. Lovely stuff. Get our tenon set up here. So I'm going to start rounding up the corners and the sides so I can start getting the semblance of a shape. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going with this yet, but a lot of times it just kind of presents itself. As you can see, I've kind of already marked off, well, several foot areas. And I do want to bring the bottom base in a little bit more of a tapered look for this piece. Just kind of defining what's going to be the foot area, as you can see, and we'll go through the negative rake scraper because I'm liking the exterior shape on this right now. So we'll kind of smooth this out and hopefully eliminate some of our sanding needed. Time to get a little sandpaper on it. I won't show you all of that, like I never do. take this up to about a 400 grit before we do anything else. I'm going to now burnish with the steel wool and the Scotch pads, which I tend to like a lot. Gives it a really nice smooth finish after the sanding is done. This is the Axe abrasive paste. Go through, and this essentially would give us about 1,000 grit finish when it's done its job. Yeah, I really love this stuff. I'm glad I got a couple blanks of this from the same gentleman. Time to turn this around, start working on hollowing out and the inside. Now that we've got that kind of leveled off on top, I can start removing some of the bulk material from the inside. I know I said it already, but this wood really cooperated well. It was really nice to turn. That void there, or that big kind of crack, is still rearing its head, so we'll see what happens with that as we move forward. So I had a property years ago with a whole bunch of Bradford Pear trees on it, and they're kind of looked at a little bit as invasive, and at least the folks I've talked to, and I basically just got rid of all of it and burned a bunch, and shoot, had I known. So after I'd gone through a couple times with real nice, slow, light finishing cuts, we're going to go ahead and keep this nice, soft curve on the inside and smooth it out with a negative rate scraper. I decided I wanted to go ahead and fill what was a little bit of a knot in the bottom, just using some espresso grounds and some CA. And I'll do the same with that fissure, just so it doesn't open up or do anything crazy. I think it'll look nice and just kind of end up looking like some darker features of the wood, I hope. Taking all those high spots off, the CA and the coffee, and then we'll start our sanding. Again, very much like the outside, we'll take this up to about a 400 grit before we move forward. We'll clean it up with a little bit of alcohol, get rid of all that dust. Also gives us a nice first look. Really pretty stuff. Can't wait to turn the other blanks I have. Now the Axe abrasive paste again, and that'll take us up again up to about 1,000 grit finish. So I'm going to get this off now and see if we can remove that tenon and finish off the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and put a jam chuck on and just give it some light tailstock support. And we'll remove that tenon and finish everything off. So the little nub in the center we will take off at the drill press and drill it out to be just the right size for the channel token that I have. I want to thank everybody for sticking around to the end. Please stick around for the after picks. Those are coming up in just 1 minute after I put this lovely Danish oil on. Best way to support the channel for free is to hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notifications. It lets the algorithm know that you would like to know when other videos come out, and every single person that does that, it helps more than you know. Please leave comments. Let me know what your thoughts are, and I will see you all again next Friday.